Hi everyone, welcome to our free SEO demo course. So for today, I'm going to discuss all the learnings that you can get from my SEO for Freelancer starter kit. All right, so let's begin with the introduction and chapter 1. I'll just share my screen first. Okay, so how to become an SEO freelancer starter kit. First, I'll give you an overview of the contents of this free ebook. So we'll do the introduction for this video, and then I'll also define and cover what's involved with SEO. What is SEO? Chapter 2 would be overview of the 5 basic SEO process. Chapter 3 would be tips on how clients want things done when you offer them SEO. Chapter 4 would be where to get clients, and chapter 6 would be the freebies. All right, so let's get started. So if you know, it's $300 to $1,000. That's the global baseline for a fixed monthly SEO project pricing. That's the pricing per month. SEO is usually done on a retainer basis. If you're doing hourly, the average is $18 per hour. So that's just for beginners. On the other hand, what we know about hourly rates is that if you check out the hourly rates and the per project pricing that you charge your clients on a retainer, you would definitely say that it's a lucrative business. But then, just like anything, it's not for everyone. In all my personal SEO coaching sessions, I've always said that there are certain skills that one has to possess in order to be a SEO specialist. For one, SEO has become more of part of a marketing mix than when it was during 2006 to 2010, when SEO was mostly about just generating links, uh, getting a lot of sites pointing to your own website or to your client's site. It was seen as a spammy way of doing online marketing. But through the years, as Google has become smarter and has become more sophisticated in filtering out search results, and has become more in favor of user experience, search engine optimization has also improved. It has become more of like a marketing strategy, wherein relationships are taken into consideration when building links, as well as providing useful content to your audience. With genuine interest, perseverance, and basic web research skills, you can become your own SEO freelance and start a business in no time. So, in this ebook, I will outline and discuss the steps on how to become an SEO freelancer. This is your starter kit. What is SEO? Overview of the 5 basic process, and how clients want things done when you offer them an SEO service, and where do you get your clients. Of course, I'll also give out some freebies as part of this ebook. You'll get a template SEO project brief. This is a document that you give to your client. This is like a list of questions that you give to them, and this shall help you formulate a better SEO strategy, a better plan as you get to know their business better. And then I'll also share some of the resources, sites, tools, and plugins that I use in my SEO work. Okay, so let's start off with chapter 1. What is SEO? I'm sure most of you already has a vague knowledge about SEO, or some of you might have done their research and might be knowledgeable already on what it takes and what it is actually. So, just to define it, SEO is the process of making a website crawlable, relevant, and popular, with the goal of improving its search ranking in search engine result pages, or SERPs, and to increase qualified organic search traffic to one's website. So how do you make it crawlable? So Google and other search engines have crawlers or robots. These are automated machines that take a look at your website, and then tries to understand what it is, what it contains, and then these are the ones that um, uh, access your site, and this is the first step before indexing. So how does one make a site crawlable? So you remove the barriers that make it impossible for search engine crawlers or robots to crawl or access your site. This paves the way for search indexing, as I've said. Number two, how do you make it relevant? You use topics, content, keywords, and links that target search terms or queries used by your target audience or market. So later on, I will discuss in depth about making your site relevant through the use of, for example, keywords and other content topics that are relevant to your particular niche. How do you make it popular? You employ link building and content marketing strategies that boost a domain or website's popularity. So most of you would be it would be easier for example a page to be shared on social media, but then with SEO, it's very important that you also gain links that point to your pages. So later on, I will discuss about in detail about link building. So indexing does not equal to ranking. So that's one important note to remember. But search engines cannot rank a site that they can't crawl and index. So indexing primarily means being able to access your site and being able to be included in Google's search result pages. But it does not always mean that your website will get ranked once it is indexed or crawled. So there are other factors to consider. So what are the search ranking factors? There are actually a lot of factors, hundreds of them, that influence the search ranking of a particular website in various search engines. Google, for instance, looks into the relevance of your website to its content, popularity factors such as links, and user experience like page speed and mobile friendliness. So it uses an algorithm. Google uses an algorithm or an automated system. It's not manually done in order to rank your website or to rank pages. So this one is an infographic of some of the search ranking factors that was this is a study conducted by Moz in 2015. To give you a more updated data on this, I have here um, here's a snapshot of a whiteboard Friday that they presented in Moz as well in Moz.com. How to rank in 2018 the SEO checklist. So for one, it says that your website needs to be crawlable, accessible, and URLs whose content Google can easily parse and index. So that's what we discussed early. Keyword research to uncover the words and phrases searchers use to find answers to the problems you're working to solve. So you want a primary keyword and a set of related, shared intent secondary keywords. All right. Then investigate the SERP to find what Google believes to be relevant to the keywords searchers. So for example, if you're an online printing business, you might want to do that search using that keyword and take a look at what Google has returned in its results. So that way, you will find out if your keyword really is relevant to your business. If the results are, for example, the results that Google comes up with are also a series of online printing businesses, then it means that the keyword that you use is most relevant to your website. So investigate the search to find out what Google thinks is a match to your keyword or is a match to your website. Have the most credible, amplifiable person or team available to create content that serves the searcher's goal and solves their task better than anyone else on page one. So they say that whenever you start an SEO campaign or content marketing campaign, begin with the end in mind. You have to think which which team or who are the people who would most likely amplify or share or make your content popular in order to gain links and in order to have for example shares if you want to increase awareness about your site or about your content. So That's where finding authority figures or influencers come in. Then craft a compelling title, meta description, URL, and other elements that can appear in the snippet. So this is all part of on-page SEO, which we will discuss in the comprehensive SEO course. So for now, as this is a starter kit, I'm just giving an overview of the checklist that you need to satisfy when you launch an SEO campaign. And then intelligently employ your primary, secondary, and related keywords in the page's text content. So that's keyword usage in your content. Where relevant, use rich snippet and schema markup to enhance the visibility potential. So what are snippets, schema markups? What are these? So these are HTML codes that you put into your code, into your content. These are tags that Google robots or crawlers are able to understand in order to further understand what your content is about. So, for example, I'll show you a screenshot of a SERP about reviews about Domino's Pizza. So this is a rating snippet. This is a rating schema markup that they've used in this website or in this page, so that this kind of listing appears on Google search. So if you see that, for example, this Zomato.com page was able to show you a rating of 3.2, which is equal to 22 votes, this will better entice a user to click on it, to click on this listing and visit that page and read the reviews. So that's what schema markup, or what do you call this, or rich snippets are for. It's to make your search engine result listing become more enticing to users to click. It gives more information what the page is about. All right, so that's a rating snippet, schema markup. Next step is to optimize the page to load fast and look great on every device at every speed, and to make it secure. So that's where HTTPS comes in and mobile friendliness comes in. So note that since 2016, I believe, Google has been favoring user experience when ranking their sites, when ranking websites in the search engine result pages. So if your site loads slow, is not user friendly, all in all, does not display well on mobile devices, and it's not secure, it is most likely that you're going to have a hard time ranking your website. And then lastly, have a great answer to the question, who will help amplify this and why? Then execute to earn solid links, mentions, and word of mouth across the web and social networks. So in this day and age, SEO has become more like a marketing strategy. It has geared towards content marketing. So that means satisfying a particular need, or answering a question by your target audience. So that it's very important that you're able to create content that serves that purpose, as well as you're able to come up with a strategy that will help amplify your content to gain solid links to your website. All right, so I think that's it for chapter 1. Next is chapter 2, or overview of the 5 basic SEO process.